Ritenour playing 21 loss last week. Ironically, the two players to watch on these, both of them are quarterbacks. Brooks on the Ritenour side. Well, Stevens has 9.
Okay.
That's a guy.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Plug them all you want.
Yeah.
You got it.
So I told Andre.
All right. Well, we're about ready to kick off, so.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. Hello and welcome to Ritenour High School, home of the Huskies, where the 3-3 Ritenour Huskies are hosting the 4-2 Hazelwood Central Hawks. And DJ, Hazelwood Central with 3 straight wins come into this game, and they're on fire.
Yeah, well, you know, with a new coach coming into Hazelwood Central and the tradition of the Hawks being so good over the years, he's been able to put a candle in the fire under this team, and they're playing very consistent football. Oh, that's big time. To be put in any Hall of Fame is big time.
Last year with the Parkway North game, remember Man Magruder?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Brooks, what a player, the quarterback.
No doubt about it. He's a guy who has athletic ability, can make plays, very athletic. And you know what? If the team's going to move, it's going to be on his back.
Fantastic player. Sean Stevens has really spread it around in the air. He's got a 779 passing yards and 9 touchdowns.
It's going to be interesting to see how this Ritenour team is able to control this Hazelwood Central team. Hazelwood Central can be physical up front. They want to try to establish a running game anytime they get it. And their running game, everything evolves around the running game of Hazelwood Central. Well, they like to run that read option and get it up there because he's kind of quarterback and he can take the ball out, he can run it up the field, and he can also pass the ball. So he's a triple threat. So you got to maintain the balance up front with the offensive line.
Coach's details of the game for Ritenour. They've got 6 players that they've benched. Coach Hoyt Gregory's bench, so they're starting out. They're going to see some action, but they're a little bit short. And here's Stevens' pass over to the far side. Looks to be and a first for the Hawks.
Well, the thing that was impressive about the pass, he stayed in the pocket, was no pressure on him at all. He was able to stay back there and get a nice pass off right to the sideline, catch it, step out of bounds. Good execution.
First down. Talked to Kerry Davis, the head coach of Hazelwood Central. He says, you know, Ritenour is a really good team. They're very physical, well-manned. And this time it's off to the left side, down the sideline, and look at that run all the way down to about the 35-yard line. Tackled by Bogan.
Well, that was a good run right there. Bogan gets the ball and takes it up the field. That's what they need to do. I mean, this Hazelwood Central team, when they get the balance going, it makes it very difficult to stop this team.
All right, so the Hawks break the huddle. First down, 10 yards to go, 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And it looks like handoff around the left side. So Peters on that. As Peters squirms through the line there and gets a nice positive gain for the Hawks.
Yeah, that's a nice play. I mean, nice play. I'm liking what I'm seeing Hazelwood Central. They're taking control. They've been very methodical, going down the field, not rushing anything. They're playing under control.
Yeah, Jared Peters has 4 touchdowns, leads the team in rushing. So we'll see a lot of him. But the Hawks, they spread it around. There's really no, big superstar on the team. They just have a lot of really great players. It's Peters again on the left side. And he pushes down towards the first down. We'll see where the spot is.
I mean, he bounces outside, but still is able to look like he got it close. Maybe about an inch, I believe.
So 9:30 to go here, first quarter. And looks like they did get the first down as they're moving the chains on the far side. Kind of a hot day out here today. I know our crew is out here today, DJ.
Yeah, it really is. It's hot and muggy.
Yeah.
You know,
Coming off a beautiful week last week, we kind of missed you up here in the booth, DJ.
I miss you too, big fella. But it's hot and muggy.
First down. Stevens hits his target down the far side, and another first down for Hazelwood Central.
If you're a coach and you draw up execution on what you want your team to do coming out the box, this is perfect. This is perfect. I mean, they have taken the ball and just gone down the field and created just great plays.
It's awesome. A methodical drive, DJ.
Yeah,
it's
really
not like just a big play. It's kind of like the character of this team.
Yeah,
they spread it around
and just take their time.
Yeah,
I mean, kumbaya, holding hands. Oh my goodness!
All right, Stevens hands it off again. It looks like Peters up the middle, pushes down towards the 5 in the red zone. And if they do score, I probably won't be looking for an extra point. Hazelwood Central only has 2 PATs on the season from the kicker.
The thing I like about this drive is that a lot of times coaches want to go away from what's success and strike fast. Hazelwood Central is staying with the game plan, being very methodical, and taking their time and getting down the field with no mistakes.
8:25 to go. The Hawks in the red zone. Stevens rolls around the right side. He's got a man, and it's intercepted by Ritenour, and he brings it out instead of kneeling down and taking it at the 20. How about that? They thwart the Hawks' drive.
I'm going to blame myself for that one. I was talking about how methodical they were, how good the execution was there, and guess what happens? Boy, he steps right in. I wish we had a replay to see that one. I am telling you, I've jinked them. You know what I'm saying? I caused that play. I'm saying, oh, man,
you're giving him all this love, and all of a sudden.
Oh, the execution is very methodical. Next thing you know, bam.
So Michi Jackson, a two-way player, we're going to hear a lot about him on the offensive side as well. He comes up with a big interception there, and Ritenour with the ball deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Excellent read by Michi Jackson. John.
Michi, like I was saying before, they really, really like to run the ball on the Ritenour side.
Well, Ritenour, I mean, they're one of those teams. Well, they had to suspend some players. Now they got new players in there. They got to come together quick and be able to perform.
Oh, Coach Gregory was telling me that the defensive ends on Hazelwood Central really bring it. They're going to try to exploit that. It looks like Brooks keeps it himself. Corey Brooks is actually the leading rusher and the most touchdowns on the team. He's the quarterback, 4 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He likes to run the ball.
No question about me. With his speed and athletic ability, he has great explosiveness and has great vision. What I like about his directional change, he has the ability to change on a dime and go different directions at a heartbeat.
On defense, number 35, Keon Cross has got 63 tackles